All right, so this is the latest in a series of Trump-leaning moves by the governor with presidential ambitions, including lax COVID policies, attempts at gerrymandering. State Representative Anna Eskamani, serving Orlando in the Florida legislature, has been publicly speaking out against the governor and is joining me now. Thank you so much for joining us on this, Representative Eskamani. We appreciate it. Let's talk through this. Right? I just had a reporter on a little bit earlier from outside Orlando, or Disney World, I should say, reporting on this, saying that the burden could feasibly fall on the taxpayer here. You got $163 million a year, it seems, that Disney World essentially is paying to cover its own public services. So the question is, where will this go? Who's going to have to pick up the bill on all of this?
Well, thank you so much for having me. This is another example of petty, punitive, and performative politics by Governor DeSantis, who doesn't think twice about who is actually impacted by his poor decision-making. Eliminating the special taxing district, as you noted, also eliminates the tax that funds it, because right now, the Walt Disney World property does still pay property taxes, but they tax themselves as separate ad valorem to pay for Reedy Creek. When you get rid of Reedy Creek, you get rid of that tax source, which means the people of Orange and Osceola County would not only have to cover for this new need to pay for services around the Disney parks, but there's also over $1 billion in debt that Reedy Creek has that would also be passed down to the local county residents.
Let me play for you what the governor is actually saying about all of this.
Now, people will say they do have services, utilities. We're going to take care of all that. Don't worry. This is all, we have everything thought out. Don't let anyone tell you that somehow Disney is going to get a tax cut out of this. They're going to pay more taxes as a result of it.
Wondering how the governor has everything thought out, considering how quickly this took place. But what's your reaction to that, Representative?
He is lying. And I speak as someone who actually has never taken a penny from Walt Disney World. I serve as the ranking member in the Ways and Means Committee, which is our tax committee in the Florida House. And I'm very critical of corporations paying their own taxes, which is why I actually filed an amendment onto this bill to close corporate tax loopholes, and it was ruled out of order. What this actually does is put into place theatrics. Governor DeSantis is such a good performer. He should be hired by Walt Disney World, because what he has done is try to send a message to his base that he's being tough on corporations. And meanwhile, he basically has bailed out Walt Disney World's debt at Reedy Creek and is passing down the cost of these services to residents in Orange and Osceola County, which candidly we're hearing from Republicans, Democrats, and folks of no party affiliation who are mad about this and think the governor has gone too far.
State Representative Anna Eskamani of Florida, thank you. Great to talk to you.